Stop using bleach on the pink stuff in your shower. That slimy pink film you keep scrubbing away every couple of weeks isn't mold. It's a bacterium called Serratia marcescens, and treating it like mold is exactly why it keeps coming back. Bleach has a high surface tension, which means it sits on top of surfaces rather than penetrating them. It can't break through the biofilm that Serratia marcescens builds, and it definitely can't reach into your grout. So you spray, you scrub, it looks clean, and then 48 hours later, that deeper biofilm reactivates and the pink returns. Every single time. And it gets worse if you have a modern acrylic shower, which most people do now because bleach is actively damaging your bathroom. It discolors acrylic, makes it brittle over time, and eats away at your silicone sealant. That sealant turns yellow, loses flexibility, starts cracking, and cracked sealant creates more places for bacteria to hide and grow. Now here's where this bacterium gets genuinely interesting. Serratia marcescens was first described in 1819 by an Italian named Bartolomeo Bizio, and for over a century, scientists considered it completely harmless. So harmless, in fact, that in September of 1950, the US Navy used it in a secret biological warfare experiment called Operation Sea Spray. They sprayed it over the entire San Francisco Bay Area to simulate a bioweapon attack, exposing hundreds of thousands of people without their knowledge. 11 residents ended up in Stanford University Hospital with urinary tract infections, and a 75-year-old man named Edward Nevin died. The public didn't find out about any of it until 1976. Today, this bacterium ranks as the 5th most common gram-negative organism in ICU infections globally, carrying a case mortality rate of nearly 3% in healthcare settings. It's increasingly resistant to antibiotics. This is not just a cosmetic nuisance living in your shower. So, what actually works? Hydrogen peroxide. 3% concentration, straight from the bottle, no dilution needed. Pour it into a spray bottle, hit the affected area, and let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes before scrubbing and rinsing. Unlike bleach, it bubbles on contact and physically lifts bacteria out of porous surfaces like grout. It breaks down into oxygen and water, so there are no toxic fumes, no damage to acrylic, and no degrading of your sealant. For stubborn spots, mix a 1/4 cup of baking soda with a tablespoon of dish soap into a paste, scrub it in with a soft brush, then spray a 50-50 mix of white vinegar and water over the top. Let it fizz, scrub again, rinse, and dry everything completely. But here's what nobody wants to hear. Killing the bacteria doesn't matter if you don't fix the environment. Serratia marcescens is airborne, living in soil, dust, and water. You can't stop it from entering your bathroom. You can only make your bathroom a place where it can't survive. That comes down to moisture control. Your exhaust fan needs to be rated at a minimum of 50 cubic feet per minute for a standard bathroom, or 1 cubic foot per minute per square foot for larger spaces. Run it during your entire shower and for at least 20 minutes after you finish. And here's a detail most people miss. A single 90-degree kink in your exhaust ductwork can slash your fan's effectiveness by 40 to 50%. So even a good fan with bad installation might be the real reason your bathroom stays humid. After every shower, squeegee the walls and wipe down surfaces. Let the bathroom stay dry for at least 4 hours. And if the pink keeps returning in the same spot near a fixture or at the base of your toilet, that could point to a hidden plumbing leak feeding bacteria from inside the wall, and no amount of cleaning will solve that. The pink stuff in your shower is a signal. It's your bathroom telling you the environment is too wet. Stop bleaching the messenger and fix the actual problem. Thanks for watching. See you next time.